Hey guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped. Now then, Audi UK have just dropped off that absolutely stunning SQ8 to be my daily driver for the next week. So I thought I might bring back the collaboration review. I haven't done one of those for absolutely ages, so I need your help. Now then, if you've not seen one of my collaboration reviews before, the plan is I ask you what kind of things you'd like me to include in the review, and then when I film the review I will credit whoever the question is and give you the answer to any question or include any things that you want to put in the film. So before we kind of talk more about that, let's take a look around the outside of the car, then we'll hop inside because it's quite a spectacular inside to the car. This video is going to be quite rough and ready because I want to get it out there quickly, but let's take a look round the outside. Now, first things to say, this car has not long been delivered to me, and I haven't washed it, and it is pretty dirty because the roads around here are just super grotty this time of year. The particular car we've got here, this is in what's called Orca Metallic Black. This is the SQ8 Vorsprung spec. I'll talk about that when we get inside the car, but headline figures for the SQ8. So underneath that bonnet we have a 4-litre V8 diesel engine. It's effectively a triple turbo. So it's got a normal twin turbo, and then it has a 48-volt compressor on there to spin the turbo up early on in the rev range, so before a normal turbo would spin up, just to reduce turbo lag. Hugely impressive car in terms of numbers, about 430 horsepower. I'll give you the exact numbers when I'm inside and I've got them to hand, but the big number in terms of performance is this car has 900 newton meters of torque. That is absolutely obscene, so it really will truck along. And interestingly, that gives me a 0 to 60 figure in that's actually a tenth quicker than my JCW long termer. So it'll do 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. Now for a big car like that, that is quite impressive. The car is sat on 22-inch alloys. Now in the UK there's not a carbon ceramic brake option. You can get that in Germany apparently, but we've still got the biggest rotors on there with red calipers, looking very cool. And then if we come around the back, I guess the big difference between this and something like the SQ7 is this kind of fast back shape. Now I guess you're either going to be a fan of that or not. I actually just think it makes the car look just that little bit more sleek and dynamic. I really like it. The other thing to note as well, unlike the Q8, which has plastic face exhaust, that actually has real exhaust down there, and although it's a diesel, it does make an okay noise because there's actually noise actuators in the exhaust to make it sound better. Now you may or may not think that's a good idea, but a really nice car from the outside. So let's jump inside. I'll show you the interior and talk a little bit more about the spec, but as you can see, it's a handsome looking car in there. I must say, it's a beautifully appointed place in here. I really like it. So, what would you like to know? So, the basics of this car, by the way, is the SQ8 starts from £82,500. However, this is the Vorsprung, which comes with a whole bunch of stuff as standard. And that starts at £102,500. And actually the car we are in terms of spec is £106,640. It doesn't have a huge amount of options actually. The red brake calipers with the S logo, that was 450 quid. Black roof rails, rear side airbag and tyre monitoring system. That's all it has. So it doesn't have a huge amount of extras, but yeah, 106,000 quid. So that's what we're sat in. Now then, so what would you like to know? Now, if you've seen one of the collaboration reviews before, I'm quite prepared to do anything that is legal. My plan is to film, so this video is going to drop on Monday. My plan is to film Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday morning, the full review. I'm also going to be doing a living with video because I'm going to have this car for a week, but I've got a really super busy week with a lot of miles. So I'm really going to be spending a lot of time in this car, which is really good. To get a good feel for it. As I said, I've driven SQ7 before and it was a mega impressive car. These are really truly impressive cars. So what would you like to know? Anything that's going to be illegal, I clearly can't do. I can't drag race it because I haven't got access to an airfield all the time. But, you know, what kind of consumer things would you like to know? It's my way of trying to bring you and get you involved with the review process. When I normally get a car, I'll think about what angle I want to have a look at, or you know how I'm going to take view the car. Am I going to look at a particular thing? It might be when I had the diesel S4 recently. The angle was, you know, the diesel S4 against my petrol S4. So what would you like to know? What are the things that you want to know about this particular car? For me, the things I'm going to look forward to or try and find out, especially maybe more with my living with video, I certainly want to have a think about what it's like from an economy point of view. It's clearly a very, very quick car, but you know, it's got a 4-litre diesel V8. So, you know, what's my economy figures going to be like? How comfortable is it? The first impressions when you get in this car is it's just opulent comfort. It's beautifully spec'd in here. These seats look amazing and are super comfortable. There's carbon fibre everywhere. There's lovely materials everywhere. So it is a very special place to be. But yeah, what would you like to find out? So put it in the comments below, and I will choose the best ones. I'll credit you in the video, and hopefully together we can put this SQ8 to the test and see just how good it is. I will look forward to your comments. I'm now going to go on start to put this car through its paces. I'm really looking forward to driving it. As I said, it's a beautifully spec car, but I'll look forward to your comments and I will see you on that film. But I hope you enjoyed this very brief, it was more of a kind of extra post, if you like. If you follow things like, make sure you follow me on Instagram, by the way, because I do lots of Instagram stories giving you behind the scenes extra things that I don't put on YouTube, and I'm on a bit of a drive at the moment to try and increase my Instagram following, because compared with my YouTube, we're now 48,000 subscribers on YouTube and I'm about 4,500 followers on Instagram. So there's a big disparity between those two. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, keep up with my Instagram stories, but I'll see you on the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you have done so, please give me a thumbs up. Comments below are always welcome. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Petrol for plenty more content to come. Get involved in this collaboration review. Huge thank you to Audi UK for letting me have this SQ8 for the week to share with you guys. And I'll see you on the next film, guys. You take care. Drive safe.